Have you ever felt a pull to do something completely different with your life? A quiet voice, a deep feeling that you're meant for something more. Imagine that feeling, but 1,000 times stronger. That's where our story begins, with a man named Abram living in the ancient, bustling city of Ur. Ur was a marvel of its time, a city of grand temples, busy markets, and advanced civilization. Abram was a wealthy and respected man, living a comfortable life with his wife Sarah and his extended family. He had everything a person could want: security, status, and a home among his people. But one day, everything changed. God spoke to Abram. It wasn't a thunderous voice from the clouds, but a clear and undeniable call in his heart. The message was staggering: leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. Think about that for a moment. Abram was 75 years old. This wasn't a young man looking for adventure. This was a man established in his life, being asked to leave everything and everyone he knew behind. His home, his friends, his culture, his sense of belonging, all of it. And for what? For a promise. A journey to an unknown destination. It was an incredible test of faith. Many would have hesitated, questioned, or simply refused. But Abram listened. He looked at his life in Ur, the comfort, the familiarity, and then he looked towards the horizon, towards the known future God was promising. And what a promise it was! God told him, I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you I will curse, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. A great nation. But Abram and Sarai had no children. They were past the age of childbearing. How could he become the father of a great nation? It seemed impossible. Yet, despite the doubts and unanswered questions, Abram chose to trust. He gathered his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all the possessions and people they had acquired in Haran, where they had been living. He said goodbye to his past and set out. Imagine the caravan moving slowly across the desert landscape, leaving the familiar ziggurats of Mesopotamia behind, heading west into uncertainty. Each step was an act of faith. Their journey was long and difficult. They traveled through harsh deserts and unfamiliar territories, relying solely on God's guidance. They didn't have a map or a destination marked X. They just followed the call day by day. Finally, they arrived in the land of Canaan, as Abram stood on a hillside, looking out over the new land. God spoke to him again, to your offspring I will give this land. In that moment, Abram built an altar. It was a physical marker of a spiritual reality, a symbol of his gratitude, his worship, and his trust in the promise he still couldn't fully see. Abram's story is not just an ancient tale. It's a powerful testament to the nature of faith. It's about being willing to step out of our comfort zones, to leave behind the familiar and the secure, in order to follow a higher calling. It's about trusting in a promise, even when the path ahead isn't clear. Abram, whose name would later be changed to Abraham, meaning father of many, became a foundational figure for 3 of the world's major religions. His single act of obedience, his courageous step into the unknown, set in motion a story that would change the course of human history. It all started with one man, in one moment, choosing to listen to the call and say yes. What is there in your life? What comfort zone is holding you back from the greater purpose you might be called to? Abraham's story reminds us that sometimes, the greatest blessings are found on the other side of our biggest risks. Thanks so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to my Bible in Pictures for more interesting Bible stories. We'll see you in the next video.